Hello everybody, my name is Vasanta and welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel is meant to give you guidance as we navigate the astrological events of the year. So I'm going to take the time now, particularly in March, to hold out some gentle guidance for you, because March is going to be a month that comes in challenging for everybody. So I would like to extend what I can do so that everybody can understand and have it smoother. I am trying a new format so that we can streamline the videos. It's made with AI, but I wrote the script myself personally, and you can trust the information within the video. This will allow us to post more often, and it will decrease the amount of work that I have to do personally in editing the videos. Kindly let me know in the comments below if you like the new format of the video and if you found it informative. I personally liked it a lot, and I think it illustrates the month perfectly well. So I hope this helps you, and have a calm March. Remember that it is your choice how you react to things. The way that you relate to everything that happens, that is actually your karma, and you always have a choice.
I know so many of you are watching the news, seeing a world in turmoil, and your heart just feels heavy. What astrology can offer us in moments like these, well, it's not a distraction. It's not a reason to feel less. It's more like a lantern, a way to understand the deeper currents that are moving beneath the surface. Let's just start right here. You are not wrong for feeling the weight of this moment. It is heavy, and no astrological explanation can ever make suffering less real. What it can do, though, is give us a larger context. It can remind us that what seems so sudden actually has deep roots, and what feels so permanent will eventually shift.
Okay, so let's get into it. What is actually causing all this collective intensity? Well, there's a very specific, and I mean really potent, combination up in the sky that explains so much of what we're all witnessing and feeling right now.
It's something called Angarak Yoga. Now, in Sanskrit, Angar literally means a burning coal, so you can already get a sense of the energy we're talking about here. It's the yoga of fire, a cosmic pattern that doesn't just illuminate things, it has the potential to really scorch. And it happens when Mars, the planet of force, meets Rahu, the great amplifier.
So let's break this down, because this is where it gets really interesting. You've got two main players here. First, there's Mars. Mars is the commander, the planet of force, conflict, pure assertion. It's just raw energy. And then you have Rahu. Rahu is the great amplifier. It's a shadow planet, and it takes whatever it touches and just magnifies it, often distorting it. So imagine pouring gasoline on a fire. That's exactly what Rahu does to the focused heat of Mars. It can create an uncontrollable blaze.
So you might be wondering, why does this feel so big, so global? Well, that's because this whole thing is happening in the sign of Aquarius. And Aquarius governs collective humanity, nations and big systems. So this isn't just some personal transit. It's like a fire spreading across the entire collective field. Rahu is also in a specific part of the sky called the Shatabhisha Nakshatra, which has this tendency to bring hidden, buried issues to the surface, and often pretty violently.
But please listen to this, because this is a crucial piece of sincere reassurance from the sky itself. This incredibly intense combination, this Angarak Yoga, it does have an end date, and that date is April 2nd. That's when Mars will move out of Aquarius and into Pisces. The fire will finally meet the water, and this very volatile, combustible window will begin to close.
And that brings us to, honestly, the most important part of our journey together this month. Because even when there's a storm raging, the sky always offers us islands of sacred light. It gives us moments of profound grace and sanctuary. So let's go see where we can find them.
And look at this. The month actually begins with so much beauty. On March 1st, Venus enters her favorite sign, Pisces, which really purifies our ability to love and feel compassion. Then on March 8th, Venus meets up with Saturn, which grounds that love in truth and maturity. And on top of all that, we are bookended by two of the most sacred festivals of the year, Gaura Purnima and Rama Navami. They fill the month with opportunities for grace.
Now, I really want you to circle March 3rd on your calendar. It's an extraordinary day.
we celebrate Sri Gaura Purnima, which is the appearance day of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this golden volcano of divine love. On this day, the path of devotion just feels so close, and this year, it arrives wrapped in the intensity of a total lunar eclipse.
This eclipse is like a quiet, deep cleansing. You see, the world stage is full of all this Leo energy right now, nations puffing out their chests, asserting dominance. This eclipse offers us a personal antidote. It's gently asking each of us to soften our own pride, to release the tight grip of the ego, and to discover the humble, unconditional love that can flow when we do.
And you'll be happy to hear that as we move through the month, the tide really does begin to turn. There's a whole series of planetary shifts that signal a return to clarity and forward momentum, offering us a real pathway out of all this intensity.
It happens in stages. So first, on March 11th, Jupiter, our planet of wisdom, turns direct. It's like our inner compass finally finds north again. Then, on the 14th, the Sun moves into gentle Pisces, which starts to soften all that assertive drive in the air. And finally, on March 20th, Mercury turns direct, allowing our communications to untangle. It's a step-by-step return to coherence.
But before we get to all that clarity, we do need to navigate a little mid-month flare-up. You'll want to pay close attention between March 13th and the 15th. This is when Mars and Rahu align very, very closely. The urge to push, to argue, to act by force, it's going to be at its highest pitch. So this is a really critical time for conscious awareness.
So how do we handle this? What is not needed during this little window? Honestly, it's pretty simple. Avoid provocation, don't give ultimatums, steer clear of hasty words, and please don't have important conversations when you're angry. If you feel your blood running hot, just wait. Let the conversation happen in a couple of days. I promise the energy will shift.
And thankfully, it does. Right after those most pressurized moments pass, we get this beautiful new moon in Pisces on March 19th. You can think of it as our quiet reset button. After all the fire and electricity, the deep, calm waters of the ocean return, and they offer us a chance to plant seeds of emotional maturity, of devotion, and of compassion.
And this really brings us to the absolute heart of the matter for this entire month. The collective weather, it might be stormy, that's true, but our most powerful tool, it's always our own response. Let's see how this builds. I love this because it lays out the choice so very clearly. On one side, you've got the collective weather of Mars and Rahu. It's pulling us toward reactive fire, pride, conflict. But at every single moment, we have a conscious choice, and that's represented by the energy of Pisces and Lord Rama. We can choose stillness, we can choose humility, gentle words, and compassion.
And isn't it just so fitting that the month closes with Rama Navami on March 27th? In a time filled with so much reactive fire and haste, Lord Rama stands as the perfect example of strength that is guided completely by integrity. His whole life shows us how to move through immense struggle without ever losing our character, our truth, or our love. So if you take away only one thing from our time together today, please let it be this. The planets, the karmas, all they do is describe the weather. They can tell you with incredible precision that a storm is coming, but they do not, and they cannot, choose your response to it. That power remains yours, entirely, completely, and irreducibly yours.
So I'll leave you with this question to carry with you through the month. The karma of the world is just describing the weather. What will you, with your own beautiful, irreducible power to choose, decide to become in the heart of this storm? Thank you so much for walking this path with me.